Hello, I'm Mako Ikeda. This time, I'll be introducing some items I bought at 3COINS. These items are perfect for the season. I got some new products and convenient goods, which I'll showcase for you. I'm using and reviewing these items, so I hope it helps you when shopping. Please use it as a reference. First, this is a rice ball wrap maker. This one is from a 100 yen shop, and it lets you make up to 3 rice balls at once. The product itself looked a bit flimsy to me, but since you can take out the rice balls with just one push, I thought I'd give it a try. So, let's open it up and see how it works. This is the main rice ball wrap maker. Let's open it up. The corners in the middle are also connected in a straight line. Let me set it up for you. I'll put this part here. This is where you pour in the water, and there's also a case underneath. The size of each ice cube is about 2 centimeters, and you can make 30 large ice cubes at once. It seems possible to make ice cubes with this, but the small opening suggests it's mainly for making smaller ones. Large ice cubes might be difficult to fit through the opening. Since I think there are also compact water bottles, I feel like it would be easy to put water in here too. Also, you can adjust the amount of coldness and the number of pieces, so if you want to drink a lot of water in the summer, you can make it bigger or smaller depending on your needs. As an alternative to ice, you can set this up, put water in here, and then use this. Just close the lid tightly and freeze it in the freezer like this. When you want to take out the ice, turn the case in the opposite direction. There's a button here, so if you press this button, the case will drop down like this. By doing this, all the ice will fall out onto the clear side. Just by pressing the button, you can take out the ice one by one. If it doesn't come out, just open this, so it won't fly off. This was not the type that you just pull off here, but when you open this, it seems like air is taken in and released from this gap. Even though it's a fairly small size, you can use it by putting air into the bottle or cup as it is, and then closing it tightly. That's the feeling I get. The first thing I thought was that this is just like a soda maker that lets air out, and I wondered if there was a flat part here or something. But it seems like it's just one by one, the air. So it's not very easy to take out, right? I thought I would just try to take it out, so I tried pushing and tapping from above, but it didn't come out very well. Despite making the ice, it can sometimes fall out. But with this structure, even if you tilt it sideways, the ice stays in place. This ice tray lets you remove the ice from the middle case, making it very convenient to use. Since you can take out all the ice from the bottom, I thought it was really nice that you can just take out a small amount of ice from here. If you already have an ice tray in your freezer, I definitely recommend checking this out.
Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for watching.
Yes, continuing on, these are 3 lunch boxes that can be used in the refrigerator and microwave. These are 300 yen products. These lunch boxes are designed so you can store your homemade or packed lunches in the fridge or freezer. Previously, there were also slightly larger sizes available for sale. With a capacity of 20.28 fluid ounces, this compact lunchbox features a divider, creating 2 separate compartments inside. Opening it feels like this. It's lightweight with a thin lid, giving a nice impression, usable in both freezer and refrigerator. It's also compatible with dishwashers and dryers. And if you remove the lid, you can heat it up in the microwave just like this. If you typically prepare meals ahead and store them, you can use it this way. If you prepare meals in the shape of a bento and store them in the fridge like this, when you want to eat, you can just heat it up in the microwave as is and enjoy it just like a freshly made bento. Since there are different sizes of spaces, you can put rice and other items on this side and put side dishes on the other side, making it look like a bento, or you can just fill it with side dishes and freeze the rice separately for meal prep. I also sometimes make only side dishes for meal prep, or sometimes I add vegetables. But if you keep everything together in one container, it can be a hassle to separate them every time you want to eat. So for example, even when you do meal prep, if you set it up like this and separate the rice and side dishes, you can just take out one pack at a time and have a ready-made bento. This makes it easier to save time every day. The container is also deep enough so you can put more rice on top if you want. I think it would be nice to be able to add more side dishes if you want. So instead of making a bento every morning, you can just freeze the bentos ahead of time and keep them for the next day as they are. I think that's really convenient. One thing to be careful about is that if you heat foods with a lot of oil, there may be cases where the heat resistance is exceeded, so please be mindful of that. Also, the container is not completely airtight, so please be careful to avoid any leaks or spills and try not to tilt it too much. Due to its small size, you can store non-pungent items inside and place them in a Ziploc bag afterward. If you store it in a way that keeps it tightly closed, you can feel at ease. When you're not using it, you can stack them compactly by nesting them together so it's convenient for storing around the kitchen. It's nice that they fit together neatly even in small spaces. These containers with dividers are versatile for various uses such as separating snacks or different types of rice balls for kids, although they aren't specifically designed for bento boxes or meal prep. I thought it was nice that you can use them in so many different ways, not just for bento. You could use them for snacks too. The case itself is really light, so you don't have to worry about it being heavy after you eat, which is great. Also, the bottom and all the corners are rounded, so it's easy to clean by hand.
I think so.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you very much. Yes, next are 2 sets of Gochira kitchen clips. These are also 300 yen. This product isn't new, but it's a very popular item, so I've always been interested in it. I thought this would be a good time to buy it. Every time I tried to buy it, it was sold out, but when it was restocked, I finally bought it. It's a pretty big clip, and the gold color is really stylish. When you open it, it feels sturdy and easy to grip. The handle part is textured, so it's not slippery and feels secure to hold. Ouch, ouch. If you think this is good, take a look at this. The part you're holding here is all completely packed, so hold the bag. It looks like there are no gaps and it's sealed tightly. That's what I thought, and this gold is amazing. It's so cute that I just love it. Just by leaving it on a food bag, it looks stylish. That's what I thought, and I think it's really nice. Like, even with an ordinary bread bag or something, if you seal it with a clip, it looks so much better than just using a regular clip. Using this to seal something makes it look much nicer, even if left out. It's clearly for storage, but doesn't look messy or like you're just hiding things. It's great that it looks well used and is easy to grab, but if you want to hide everyday clutter, you can use something cute for storage that still looks neat and tidy, even if left out in the open. It's storage that looks good wherever you put it. The goods are all extremely focused on Diza Inn. I also think the kitchen looks cute.
Thank you for watching.
Yes, that's right. This is a refrigerated pouch and the rice balls are 500 yen. That's all for the products. It comes with a large matching pouch. The surface has a smooth feel and is made of a crisp material. When you open it up, the inside is fully lined with aluminum, so whatever you put in here will stay cool. I think a lot of people use cool neckbands in the summer, right? Recently, there have been more and more pouches and cases specifically for cool neckbands. This one is also sized to fit a cool neckband, and until now, there were mostly round-shaped pouches to match the shape of the neckbands. But this one is rectangular, so you can store not just cool neckbands, but also various other items. I thought that was really nice, so I decided to buy it. This is also a cool neckband. So I thought instead of just putting one in, maybe I could fit two, or even use it for snacks or rice balls and things like that. You can also use it to store sandwiches and things like that. There are a lot of pouches that aren't too bulky and have a pretty slim feel, so they're easy to use inside your bag. Plus, the pouch itself is really light, which is nice. Surprisingly, a lot of insulated pouches are actually quite big. It's just the right size for everyday use. It's slim and doesn't really look like an insulated pouch, which is a nice feature. This is really nice and useful, not just for those with cool neckbands. It'll definitely be handy in the summer. Yes, there are two types. These are hair dry bands. These are 300 yen. As a product, it feels like this. It's a band with a wide structure, so when you put it on your head after a bath, it quickly absorbs the moisture from your hair. If you keep it on, it will absorb a good amount of moisture. So it also helps shorten your drying time. There were other colors besides this gray, like pink beige. Usually after I get out of the bath, I do my skincare or body care while drying my hair, so I thought it would be nice to wear this during that time. With a regular towel, I have to wrap it around my head and hold it in place, and sometimes it falls off when I move around, but with this, it stays on so you don't have to worry about the towel falling off from above. Also, it comes with a loop, so it's easy to use. Afterward, you can just let it dry as it is or fold it up for storage. You can also leave it hanging somewhere. The texture feels like a microfiber, very soft and pleasant to the touch. It's great for people with long hair. If your hair is long enough to get tangled, I think you definitely need this. It's also good for people with short hair. It dries your hair really well. It doesn't take up much space and it's easy to store and stretch out. It's also durable, so I want to keep using it for a long time. Okay, lastly, this is a hair drying glove. This one is also a 300 yen product. It's made of the same series and the same material as the previous one, so I'll try using this one as well. By using the dryer, you can shorten the drying time. This item itself is made of towel material and is absorbent. So when you dry your hair, instead of just using the wind to dry it, you can use this to absorb the moisture and dry your hair faster. The structure is like a towel, so it absorbs water, and even if you try to dry your hair, it doesn't get tangled, so you can use it to dry the inside parts of your hair as well. I think the towel structure is really easy to use, and this feels just like a glove, so you can easily grab and dry the detailed parts, absorb the water, and dry your hair, so I think it's very convenient. You can use it on either your right or left hand. The thickness of the pinky and thumb parts may vary depending on your hand, but if you just use it normally, I think it will fit most people. If it doesn't fit, you can simply turn it inside out and use it that way, so I don't think there will be any problems. The thumb and pinky finger lengths may vary, but trusting this surface makes it easier for right-handed users. Sometimes you can dry your hair as is, improving the absorbency. You can't really use both sides, but because there's a rubber band in between here, so I don't think it will slip off on its own while you're using it. Also, this one has a loop attached in the same way, so you can hang it up to dry in one go. Since it absorbs water pretty well, I think it's a good idea to use this when drying your hair. Even in the summer, using this dryer won't be as uncomfortable. Personally, I really don't like the time it takes to dry my hair, so during that time I end up looking at my smartphone or stretching lightly or doing some other tasks. But with this, I think it will help speed things up a bit. Even using a hairdryer in the summer feels a lot easier, and drying your hair with the dryer becomes much more comfortable. The long drying time has always bothered me, so I've been trying to find ways to make it more manageable, like using a medium dry towel, but lately I've been thinking about speeding things up even more. This should make my hair more lively. I want to quickly dry it with just a quick pat, you know? Even so, drying my hair is still a hassle. It's tough for everyone, isn't it? For those with long or thick hair, drying can be a hassle. Something like this would really help in those situations. Thank you very much for watching and listening. So that's it. This time I introduced some items I bought from 3COINS. Maybe some of you are interested in them too. If there are any items you like, please make good use of them and check them out. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe and give it a thumbs up. Thank you. This was Makoto Ikeda. Bye bye.